Hello viewers, I hope you are all having a good day. Well, I too am having a good day. Anywho, let's get down to business. Today I will let you know about the history of UCU, that is Uganda Christian University. Please note, this information isn't something I just made up. I made research so I could tell original intel to those that didn't know about UCU. So I just happened to have a few questions that helped me find information on UCU history. Now, question 1, who were the first committee to turn Bishop Tucker into a university of other courses? Definitely wasn't one person. The provincial assembly members who were from 1990 to 1997. Provincial standing committee members who served from 1990 to 1999. The Provincial Board of Education from 1990 to 1997. Professor Stephen Talitwale, he wrote a proposal to launch the Christian University in Uganda. Dr. Tom Tuma, he coordinated the feasibility study. The Right Reverend Murray, he was the principal of Bishop Tucker Theological College. And not to forget the staff too that were in the Theological College. We have Bishop Amos Betungura, Bishop Cyprian Bamoze, Mrs. Joyce Kadu, Mrs. Catherine Musaba. Number 7, the Right Reverend ZBD Kahangwa Masareka. Well, this is definitely someone you should look forward to seeing. And number 8, Bishop Mutebi, the chairman of Provincial Board of Education. Were there any problems that came about during the UCU decision? 1. Developing a highly qualified faculty. 2. Introducing innovative and relevant courses. Improving our existing faculties and infrastructure. Becoming part of the global education village. Looking for partners for scholarships and necessary resources. With all this that seems so hectic, the university still picked themselves up whenever they found an obstacle, and that is why we are here today. Alright, would you like to know how many chancellors UCU has had? The Archbishop Livingstone Mpalanyi Nkoyoyo, who served from 1997 to 2004. Archbishop Henry Luke Orombi, who served from 2004 to 2014. Archbishop Stanley Tagali, who served from 2014 to 2020. Archbishop Dr. Stephen Kazimba, well, this is our current chancellor. The vice chancellors, the Right Reverend Eliphaz Murray, who served as an acting vice chancellor from 1997 to 2000. We had Reverend Professor Stephen Noel, who served from 2000 to 2010. Reverend Canon Dr. John Senyonyi, who served from 2010 to 2020. And currently we have Professor Aaron Mushenjezi. Alright, let's have a word from a guest I'd like you all to meet.
Hello Dan, good morning. This is Bishop ZBD Kahangwa Masereka. I just want to say hello and say a few things about UCU, especially the few things that I know about UCU. UCU was born out of Bishop Tucker Theological College, and I was a student of Bishop Tucker Theological College to train as a priest from 1969 to 72. Now, in the 1990s, the bishops of the Church of Uganda hatched a plan to establish a university in Bishop Tucker Theological College and change that institution into an institution of a higher academic learning. So by that time I had already been selected and working as Bishop of South Rwenzori Diocese, and so I took part in the initial discussions to establish a university in Bishop Tucker Theological College. Interestingly, and by God's grace, I was asked to to be the chairperson of the university project. And so for quite some time, I led the committee for the establishment of the university in Bishop Tucker Theological College. Church of Uganda bishops were interested and very much wanted to start a university which would train men and women and get them ready for the workforce in Uganda. And so it was my pleasure to participate in the initial stages of starting UCU and making sure that it becomes functional and well-established institution. And I take pride in the fact that it is making a very good name. We wanted a university which would produce men and women who are morally upright, men and women whose character is impeachable, men and women whose work ethics is unquestionable. My only advice and encouragement is that the faculty, the vice chancellor, and all the people concerned with this UCU will continue to strengthen that Christian character of the students and everyone involved in that institution. My other advice is that we must remain committed to the author. And the author and creator of that university is God Himself. That's why we chose that motto, Alpha and Omega, because we know that all good things come from God. Those of you who have become part of that university must adhere to the original principles on which the university was founded. And I'm glad that my first grandson is a student in UCU, a university in which I have such special connection, because I was a student there and I became the chairman of the initial pioneer university council. I always pray that God will continue to be glorified in that university. May God bless you and may God uphold our university. Bye.
If I were to be asked what I've learned from finding the information that I found, well, I have learned that in most cases, giving up isn't an option when it comes to something that will help the community. And I have learned to always pick up myself whenever I fall down. I have also learned to be someone that can adapt to so many situations. We are able to study online because of the energy that the university is putting in. And so I ask each and every one of you that is watching this video to learn to adapt. Thank you for watching this video. It is a transition from sculpture moving to animation. And have a good day.